Be prepared for highly offensive language from the start and throughout, and adult and sexual themes.
Ryland can do better. Welcome to Celebrity Big Brother. Oh, yes. They make me do it every night. What an X-rated show we had tonight. I mean, we had Farrah and Jenna put on a special performance, shall we say. All kicked off with Stevie and Chloe, and then things really got out of hand. Wait for it. There it is. What is that noise? What? I've never heard a noise like it in my life. Janice. Is there more? No, there's not. Tonight we've got a show saucier than Jenna and Farrah. Mud wrestling / chocolate, whatever it was. And we've got all the latest house action. Plus, we're going to be discussing what the housemates promised us before they went in. And we have already brought you Cher and Madonna. But tonight we have gone above and beyond.
Hi, bit of the side. It's me, Joan Rivers. Just like Farrah and Jenna, I am back. And I'm even more of a bitch than the two of them put together. Stay tuned.
We love Joan Rivers, and we thought, what better way to give a tribute to the late great woman than to get our Charlie to do his best, Joan. That's what we love. We've got so much to get through, so let's crack on and meet tonight's panel. First up, it's our femme fatale. She's an original loose legend for more reasons than one. It's Carol McGibbon. Now, what this panel needs is another lady with a loose agenda, and I'm sensing a bit of a theme here. I don't know why. But give it up for the original page 3 girl, the beautiful Linda Lusardi. And next up, I've got a regular loose man, and just like Stevie's mankini, he's big in this season. Yeah, he's big in! Oh, hang on, I'm sorry. What's this? I can see a gap.
I know, it's a terrible draft here.
No, Carol, not between your legs, darling. There's an empty seat, and I think I've got a bit of a treat for you tonight. We've only gone and reunited Carol with one of her old pals and partners in crime, making her Bots debut. Give it up for Kate Dalton!
Like Stevie and Chloe there.
Oh my God, I'm just over. TV's Kate Thornton.
That is real.
I'm over the moon. Well, listen, tonight we saw Chloe versus Austin, we saw Janice versus Austin, and even Stevie, aka the Hulk, versus Austin. So maybe we should talk about Austin. He was still angry with Chloe over her behaviour during the toast to his brother. Kate, I'm going to come to you first. It's a sensitive subject, let's be fair, but do you think he should just now let that go? Do you think?
About a day ago, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because he let himself down in as much as he made a very valid point, eloquently and calmly. And then he just turned into a nag.
Linda?
And actually now he just needs to let it go.
I think it's because he hasn't had an apology. He's had excuses about the alcohol, about Janice telling her to stay in bed.
Yeah,
if she'd have just said, look, I'm really sorry, I didn't know it meant that much to you. I wouldn't have stayed in bed if I knew you were going to react like that. I have my own issues, and I'm really, really sorry. But she hasn't really said sorry, has she? She's just made excuses.
Well, during the house meeting, Austin called Janice out because she keeps protecting Chloe, basically. Carol, do you think that was the right time to bring Janice into any situation?
Well, it's her fault, isn't it? Everything's her fault. And the reason that everybody's going mad at the moment is because they can't sleep because of Janice snoring every night.
That noise? What was that noise? What is that noise?
entertaining. It was funny. She's taken over from Sherry, hasn't she, in the snoring stage? But I'll tell you what, they're all on the edge because they're not getting any sleep. So obviously Austin, and I will defend Austin because I'm still in love with him, and I still think he's right. In a way, he is going on about it a bit too much, but it's because he can't think straight. None of them can at the moment. You can see they're all like goggle-eyed because they can't get any sleep.
Oh, yeah, get really
So it's Janice's
ratty.
fault, so yes.
No, all right, Karen's spoken tonight. Biggins, what did you make of Chloe's outburst? Because she just went, I'm not having...
Well, to be honest with you, first of all, I have to say that when I was in the jungle with Janice, she snored then.
Yeah.
So she's...
Was it that night?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And I think it's an inverted orgasm. I think that's what it is. But anyway, going back to... I think what she's after is she's after Best Actress Award. We really were talking earlier. We think she's going to be... She wants to be in a black and white movie.
Chloe, this is.
This is
Chloe,
Chloe.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
sorry, this is Chloe. Yes, this is the answer to your question. So I think that she's acting.
So you think she's got a valid point, clearly, with what she's been saying about what's going on, but the way she's going about it...
Yeah, I think she's acting for us, for the audience. That's what I think.
Do we think Janice is helping the situation with Chloe, or do you think she's a hindrance?
I think she's making it worse because Chloe's doing everything that Janice says. She's not thinking for herself, and Janice says stay in bed, so she stayed in bed. You know, and all of this wouldn't have happened.
What are we making of Janice getting involved? What do we make of Janice? Come on, babe.
I think I am Team USA all the way,
Obviously.
but
Go on,
Janice
girl.
is seriously not really doing herself any favours, and I think Chloe needs to, grow up a little bit and just, stand up for herself and just speak her own mind, and and if she wants to stay off and not get involved with the group, then that's up to her. But she shouldn't,
She should
be
lead her
penalised
own life
for it,
in
and
there.
she should definitely lead her own life.
Yeah.
So-
Did you just say something?
Yeah, I think Chloe's just so woe is me, and every little situation, if she finds herself being attacked, she'll come out with the tears, and that's her escape route out of everything,
Oh, I'm coming along.
But Janice should turn around and say to her, come on, man up a bit, do you know what I mean? But she mothers her, don't she, all the time? Oh, come on, Chloe. It's making Chloe worse.
Well, listen, on a lighter note, we did see Jara showcase their talents tonight, shall we say? So, let's slide back in time as we essentially transport you to a moment of pure pleasure as we witness the talents of America's infamous porn stars, Jara. Watch as they writhe in enjoyment at displaying their skills until the showcase reaches its climax, the 69!
And just slide it. Oh my gosh, this is a big one. Now sometimes, look at that. Look at that.
I realized this would be a sexual odyssey. Bobby took the beautiful blonde sex pot Sherry from behind. Oh, Janice, you do it so perfectly, cried Natasha.
Biggins, let me come to you. Did the monologue do anything for you?
I thought that was one of the most embarrassing things I've ever seen in my life. I mean, if they charged for that, you'd want your money back, wouldn't you?
Well, I want to, talking of money back, I mean, Kate, did you learn anything about, sex education? I mean...
From those two?
Yeah.
Not so much, babe.
Not a lot. I want to know, though, is it nice that Jabba had a bit of fun tonight rather than saying, hello, look at this, go on, girl.
I'm actually really warming to them.
Oh,
I
go on.
think they're quite sweet, and I think they've been misunderstood. And I think we need to give them time, and I think we're very different. They're American. And
Bob, you put your hands up. Go on, girl.
If their claim to fame is reading the monologue and that, I can do that.
Just saying, I don't disbelieve her. I'm not going to lie. Carol, if I went out of 10, how would you rate their talents in tonight's celebrity show-offs?
Minus 3,000. It was exactly as big as said.
What, even for the leg? I mean, the leg went up, didn't it, in all fairness?
That's all they know. That's all they know what to do. It's a bit tragic, isn't it, really?
But in fairness, you can't showcase what they're famous for on
Well,
this
they have
network
before.
at this time of day or night.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of years ago, maybe. But, you know, since the channel sold and all of that, yeah, drama. Well, listen, we're going to be in a lot more with them later, but for now, give them a round of applause. Lovely. What a loose lot. Coming up, we've got all the latest news from the house, plus we'll be bringing some old-fashioned Hollywood glamour to proceedings with a brilliant tribute to the late, great Joan Rivers. Don't go anywhere, I'll see you after the break. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother's Bit on the Side. Now, listen, in honour of our American housemates, we are bringing a bit of international flavour to the show. Have a look at this.
Hi, Joan Rivers here. I am loving all the twists that Big Brother is serving up. He's serving up more twists than a hand job from Jenna.
Such disrespect.
And who's the other porn star? What's her name? Is it Farrah? Farrah. I'm surprised to see her on this show. She would have been perfect for that other reality show. What's it called? I Used to Be a Celebrity, Get Him Out of Me.
Mm-hmm.
And her personality is so unpleasant. It's even more unpleasant than the sight of Stevie Ritchie in that green mankini.
Shut the mankinis that turn you on.
No! No one likes your mankini. Does anyone believe that Chloe and Stevie are really a couple?
Am I your partner?
Yes, you are, very much so.
I mean, that relationship is as real as Janice's tits.
Okay.
Shut up. She looks like Angelina Jolie was put in the microwave. Oh, and did you see Janice offer Austin her womb?
I'll carry it if you want.
What a waste of time. That's like offering Stevie Wonder a 3D TV.
He bit you?
Oh, but that James, he's so adorable. I want to pinch his little cheeks. He makes me moister than a Mary Berry Victoria sponge. When Jenna had the slop buckets poured over her head, she complained that she had rotten cheese in her vagina.
If I get a yeast infection, somebody's going down.
She said, I've never gagged so much. We've seen your videos. You've done a lot more than gag.
Go have another baby by another man.
Yes.
Seriously, the porn stars are judging? It reminds me of that old saying. People who live in glass houses should pull down the blinds before they film a double penetration scene.
There's no place like home.
And I love the house's reaction when Farrah and Jenna walked back in. They looked about as welcome as Mel Gibson at a bar mitzvah.
Everybody's sick of your fucking mouth.
Oh, and then Farrah said, only God can judge me. Well, I had a word with him last week, and he thinks you're a fucking tramp. Oh, and you thought I was tasteless? What is this shit?
That was just unreal. I was worried about it, but he's done her proud. Biggins, I could see your face throughout that. You've been loving it.
He is brilliant, and so...
Charlie is brilliant. You've got
what he said was so true about all the inhabitants of the Brother House. I mean, he really hit everything. He was brilliant.
TV's Kate Thornton. What did you make of it?
Well, it touched upon one of my favourite moments of this series. Janice, straight-faced, as straight as hers ever can, offering to carry Austin's baby. But then met with a really polite silence from him, going...
Is she...
Brilliant.
She's 60, isn't she?
Yeah.
I mean, we can't... Anyone know?
Brilliant, pull up a chair.
Bob, be on the bell! She's already been on one, she loves it! Oh, well, listen, do you know what I think it's time for? It's time for today's news, that's it! At 11:10 this morning, Austin and Janice start the day with a good old-fashioned apology, but Janice seems to have been keeping something bunged up inside.
I owe you an apology.
Do you remember what you said?
Mm-hmm.
What was it?
I don't want to repeat it.
Well, I want to hear it.
Well, you told me to go have another drink. And so I just used the same. I apologize.
Thank you. I accept it. Thank you very much.
Cool.
I was just really. It was about. You know what? It was an accumulation for me, of just, you know, the salmon stuff. The thing about the salmon, like I had yesterday, all I had to eat was like 2 pears and an apple, and because there's nothing in there to eat for me to keep.
Well, I haven't eaten either.
Yeah, but I mean, but you don't have constipation.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know what, I accept your apology and thank you. Let's move forward.
Let's move forward.
I appreciate that.
Always bring it up in an argument, bring it up. But listen, after taking forgiveness from Janice at 11:51, it emerged that Austin might have some more apologising to do.
He's just really having a go at Janice.
Yeah, and Chloe, and he's now starting to do it behind the backs and stuff like that all the time and mimic them and stuff. And
yeah, and it's not cool.
No, it's not cool, and I've told him. Fiona, if you've got an opinion on something or if it involves you, yeah, put it across, but you don't have to be boisterous or, you know.
Get in on everything. Like when we were doing that whole thing, you know, with Janice over the snoring stuff, and everybody was being so nice, you know, and then he had to have a go at Chloe.
Yeah.
Like, so mean.
That was wrong. And out of order.
Like, she didn't show up to the memoriam, you know?
Yeah, that's what's upsetting me, and I understand that.
But just, all he has to do is chalk it up that it happened. Don't
over.
beat her down on it, you know? Everybody makes mistakes.
Touchy! And at 12:47 this afternoon, James finally pulled Austin! Oh, great. Finally pulled Austin to one side. But it was very much a matter of respect, and I think the bromance might be on the rocks. Let's have a look.
All right, but you just need to just calm the way you speak to people and just show them a little bit more respect.
Well, you have to earn respect.
That's the attitude I'm talking about.
But a lot of people in this house have earned zero respect. They've actually lost it.
Yeah, but I don't know. They don't have to show you respect. You know, you're not God, you're not the
I'm not saying
minister,
me,
right?
just show the house respect.
Yeah, okay, I agree, that's fine, I agree with that. Okay, but you are getting involved in a lot of business that ain't got anything to do with you.
I don't think I am.
I'm just saying it as a mate again, that's all.
Thank you.
Because sometimes you like it with me as well. You are, the way you speak to me and things you say to me and the way you act with me.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I can put it, I don't mind, and I'll tell you when I feel like that. You know, but I don't want the people on the outside to think that of you. Right?
Well, Austin has been warned that he's edging dangerously close to crossing the line by his big bro. But that doesn't stop him calling for a meeting in the house, to clean up their act. But at 12:55 today, Janice remains to be keeping something inside, whilst the rest of the house skid over the facts and get to the bottom of their issues.
Right, so most everybody cleans as they go. I think you know you're not one of those people.
No, I
He did all the washing up last night.
Well, actually, Bobby and Sherry did all the washing up last night.
No, he did.
last
night.
He did help. I did do some last night.
Okay, we're not. Janice, just pipe down for a minute. We're not arguing.
No.
I'm just saying, if we're to say who does the least washing up, it's probably the two of you. Fair enough, you live with your mom. Janice, please be quiet.
Let's not make this personal. That's where everybody needs to be, right? Yeah. We're here for this meeting just as a group to say, right, Gail's not here anymore, so together, without singling anybody out, we're going to look after our own stuff, clean up after ourselves.
And if you go into the toilet and it's dirty, and there are skiddies and people haven't washed up, make it known to the house, and the person that had gone in there before should go in there and clean.
Well, someone shit on the seat now twice. So, unless it's someone who's gone.
I wish I could say, but I haven't shat in 8 days.
Okay. Well, whoever it was, make sure you clean it up. And
you should be quite disappointed in yourself, whoever it was.
Can I just say, there's nothing more embarrassing than coming out of that toilet and there's someone going in there next and there's a skidder there.
There's a brush in each bathroom.
And that's today's news. There you go. Stay tuned, because I've got all the latest fallout from the house. Plus, with just over 1 week to go till finale, our panel will be giving their verdict on whether... Oh, no, don't! Calm down! On their verdict as to whether the celebs have delivered on what they promised. But first, it is an eviction showdown on Friday. Who stays? Here's all the numbers you need. This week, all housemates face the public vote. The 4 housemates with the most votes will be safe, and the remaining housemates will face an eviction twist. Who stays? You decide. From a landline, call 090 20 44 24 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. From a mobile, call 6 44 24 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. For Austin, add 01. For Bobby, add 02. For Farah, add 05. For James, add 07. For Janice, add 08. For Jenna, add 09. For Natasha, add 10. For Sherry, add 12. For Stevie and Chloe Jasmine, add 13. Calls to the long number will cost 50p plus your network access charge. Calls to the short number will cost 50p. Or you can vote via the Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. Voting closes in Friday's eviction show. If you're watching on catch-up after that or outside the UK, please don't vote. Votes cast after lines close won't count. You can find terms on the Big Brother website. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother's bit on the side. Coming up, the ladies get liberated because they are going to be discussing all the big talking points from this series. But first, it's time to catch up with the house in your first slice of exclusive action. Have a little look.
Next to you are Big Brother's boxes of secrets. These boxes contain a selection of surprises for you and your fellow housemates. Some surprises housemates will enjoy, others they will not.
Okay.
In a moment, you will randomly open a box which will reveal either a reward or a punishment.
Okay.
Then you will pick a housemate that you feel should receive this reward or punishment and give your reasons why.
Wow, which one to get? Oh man, where'd I go? Boom. This housemate will become invisible. What?
James, this means that no one can interact verbally or physically with this housemate until further notice. Every housemate has to ignore this individual.
Has to ignore them.
James, it's decision time.
So I'm going to choose Austin because it would be nice to have a break from Austin. I think everybody would love a break from Austin in the nicest possible way.
Oh, what's going on now? Kate? Yeah? One of them?
Didn't see that coming. I thought the words Farah were going to fly out of his mouth, and that would have been an equally good call.
You can't ignore her, though.
Yeah.
She wouldn't have shut up.
I think he's doing Austin a great favour by putting him back in his box and giving him a bit of time to reflect. See, it's an act of friendship.
TV's Kate Thornton, she ain't silly. What do you think? Do you think that's what he's trying to do? Thinking, he's digging a hole here?
Well, I don't think Austin will be able to keep quiet. He's going to hate it.
Well, he will hate it because
really
he wants the attention.
Yeah.
I think he does. But he is doing him a favour, and I think it'll be good for him.
But it will affect him worse than anyone else.
Everyone needs a little holiday from Austin.
But it might make him worse. What if everyone ignores him and he's just getting
makes
angry?
him
100 times worse, start screaming louder and louder.
I think that James wants to touch him up so that no one can see him touching him.
That's a whole nother show. But listen, I'm really sorry, guys, but the next part of the show is just ladies only. So Biggins, it's
all right.
No, but listen, wait, it's fine because I've given you a bit of reading material.
Thank you very much.
While you're away. So there you go, a bit of busty babes for you there. There you go, darling. You take that. Oh, sorry. Actually, no. Sorry, Biggins. What was I thinking? It's the wrong one. Have a copy of Busty Balls. There you go. There you go, darling. You take that one. You'll be all right. It'll be all right. Well, listen, it's time to get baggy in Braggy Brides. Yes, we've got the broads, and my word, they are baggy. Tonight, life advice from Farah. Yes, really. Plus, does Stevie have enough backbone to be your man? Then, would porn stars in a bath have you boiling with rage? And snoring. How to cope? It all starts now with Carol McGiffin, Kate Thornton Linda Lusardi, and me, Ryan Park. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hello and welcome to the show. So much to talk about, but first there is someone who couldn't be here today, unfortunately. She's on the line now, live from Florida. Let's cross over now. It's Zoe Tyler. Hi, Zoe. There she is. Zoe, thanks so much. Oh, bless you, babe. I know you're on your holiday, so thank you so much for getting in touch with us.
Look, I'm batting for the other team right now.
Oh, yeah, I've been doing that for many a year. So what are you making of the series so far?
I don't know why I'm watching it whilst I'm on holiday, but I am pretty addicted, obviously, to look for Sherry, but she hasn't got a word in, bless her. I'm loving it. I think it was hard push to find so many vile people since, like, the last couple of series, but you've done it. You've done it well. Vile.
Who are you rooting for, Zoe?
Oh, I can't bear Jenna, and I think she's the ringleader. I think she's 10 times worse than Farrah. When they were in get her out. No, she needs to go. And Steve, I can't look at that cellulite on his bum anymore.
Oh! So I've got to ask you, because I know you're on a holiday and I don't want to keep you, have you got any messages for your fellow baggy broads?
Oh, baggy broads, I wish you were here.
We wish you were there.
Yeah, we wish we were there as well.
It's terrible. It's 30 degrees. Now I'm going for a swim.
Oh. Get up for Zoe, guys. Thank you, Zoe. Thank you, darling. Well, ladies, let's start with Farrah. Tonight, she delivered some words of wisdom. That's right, we learnt about contraception from the original Teen Mum, and we love a bit of irony on this show. So, what we're asking is, if Farrah was your daughter, what advice would you give her? Kate?
Yeah, I would... Do you know what? On a serious note, if she was my child, I would be so deeply disappointed.
Why?
Because she's an awful human being.
You're not a fan?
No, she's not, no. And I don't say that lightly. I don't know why. Why so nasty? Why so constantly vile? Why so attention-seeking? Why? And actually, in tonight's show, for the first time, I thought I saw a genuine smile on her face. She calmed down a little bit, and that was far more palatable than that. I mean, we joke about it and call them the mean girls, but it is mean, and it is uncool. Yeah. And she is someone's mother.
Can we not see any redeeming qualities from them? From Farrah?
I just think
she has nice lip gloss.
Lovely gloss.
Yeah. Oh, no, she's very beautiful on the outside, but I mean,
No,
if you saw her and didn't know anything about her, you'd think she was quite an attractive woman, wouldn't you? I mean, I think she's pretty.
I think she's
But
stunning.
inside, she's Bobby hit the nail on the head, what he said to her in those nominations. Everything he said was true. How can someone be so evil and manipulative and nasty inside and have this, like, glowing outside with her lip gloss and everything? And I just think about her 6-year-old daughter watching her. What kind of role model is that?
Carol?
Well, I have to say, if Farrah was my daughter, I would hand myself in to social services. I would give myself right up. I do. I think she's pretty shocking. I think she's so damaged, and the problem is she can't see it herself. She thinks that she's perfect. And if anything, she's the victim. Everybody's making her life hell, and they're not. So,
do you think it's constantly from being on Teen Mums, being praised for all the things she's done wrong in her life, and being rewarded by being given more programmes to make more of a fool of herself?
Well, listen, we're going to be touching on this subject a bit later on, but we also saw Chloe and Austin come to blows tonight, and Stevie defended his girl, sort of. So, what we want to know here on Baggy Broads is, would you expect your partner to stand your ground, Kate?
Oh, I think I'm quite capable of standing my own.
Sexy over there.
But you would like to feel that any friend or boyfriend or partner or, a mate would have your back. But in fairness, in defence of Stevie, if he got up every time she cried, his feet would be aching because that woman is a tap.
Yeah, but is he her partner?
There's the question.
But even if he had to ask that question himself.
He did.
Am I your partner?
Who's buying it?
But even if they've got in there
I'm
as
saying
a
showman.
a showman. If they've gone in there as a showman, he's not doing very well because he's not with her, he's not supporting her, and she's such a frail little flower. That's why she's so lost.
No,
she's so lost because nobody's.
This is just like the old days, isn't it? I love it.
She's a nightmare. He literally, there is not enough time for him to keep protecting her and keep.
She is draining.
She is
totally
draining.
I mean, there's a lot of drains in there. You know, Janice would exhaust me, but I love watching her.
But he's chosen to pretend that he's with her. He should be with her. Even he's only got another week to pretend.
I think he's very kind to her, and he is tolerant. He is tolerant.
No, you can tell from his face.
He's horrible. I don't like
He's had
him.
enough.
Yeah, can you blame it?
He's already asked for a 2 weeks off from her when they get out. 2 weeks.
Well, listen, let's stick with Chloe.
Brilliant, wasn't it?
Let's stick with Chloe. We've got a dilemma that we all face on a daily basis, which Chloe knows only too well, as we can see just here. Oh. There it is. Would you let your partner hang around with 2 ex-porn stars in a bath, Kate?
Well, I don't think they've got much choice, in fairness. They are kind of under house arrest, and it is Farrah and Jenna. I say knock yourself out. I'll be over in the corner getting a bit of peace and quiet.
Girls, how would you feel?
I don't honestly think they'd be interested in him at all.
Well, you never know.
Oh, no. And he, I mean, he's... Oh, whatever you think of Chloe, she's quite beautiful, I think. She's completely natural. Yeah. She's a sweet girl. I mean, I think he'd choose her any day over these plastic girls.
Yeah. No, I think he would as well. I think he would. Finally, as we spoke about earlier, Carol, we saw that there's been a snoring nightmare in the house. Yeah. So we want to know from you guys at home, how would you deal with your partner snoring, Carol?
Oh, we've done this one before, haven't we, Carol?
Oh.
There we go.
Literally, just put them in the other room.
So there isn't another room?
You know where you've got... You know, with them in there... Well, you know, Janice should go and sleep on the sofa or something, but they should wake her up. The problem is
Janice... wake her up.
Janice is so out cold. I can't imagine why, but she is completely zonked every single night, isn't she? And she doesn't even drink.
No, I think she takes...
What's that noise?
Tablets,
it's that noise, yeah. I think she must take a sleeping.
Do you know what I would find difficult is the fact that there's these massive pauses in between where you think, dead or alive? Dead or alive? Is she, isn't she? Well, if she carries on...
We just don't know!
You know what you're supposed to do, though? Because most people snore on their back. You have to tape a tennis ball to their back.
We were watching the show
no, we put
earlier.
the net up in the garden, stop the tennis balls from going over. Let's not go back there. Listen, girls, I'm gutted, but we're out of time, so that is it for today's Baggy Broads. A massive thank you to my broads, Carol, Linda, Kate and Zoe. Stay with us, because after the break, our panel will be giving their verdict on whether the housemates have delivered on what they promised us. Plus, we've got all the latest from the house. But first, with the final on the horizon, no one wants to go home now. Who stays?
You decide!
Here's the all-important numbers you need. Take care. This week, all housemates face the public vote. The 4 housemates with the most votes will be safe, and the remaining housemates will face an eviction twist. Who stays? You decide. From a landline, call 090 20 44 24 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. From a mobile, call 6 44 24 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. For Austin, add 01. For Bobby, add 02. For Farrah, add 05. For James, add 07. For Janice, add 08. For Jenna, add 09. For Natasha, add 10. For Sherry, add 12. For Stevie and Chloe Jasmine, add 13. Calls to the long number will cost 50 pence plus your network access charge. Calls to the short number will cost 50 pence. Or you can vote via the Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. Voting closes in Friday's eviction show. If you're watching on catch-up after that or outside the UK, please don't vote. Votes cast after lines close won't count. You can find terms on the Big Brother website. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brothers. Bit on the side. my name is Rylan and I'm here to stay. A massive thank you in my own special way from all the boys around the nation for giving me the Jara sensation. The task was saucy, tasty, a bit sticky. Keeping it down was really quite tricky, but not for me. That was silly. It was Bobby who needed to cover his willy. Boobs and butt. Biggins, what's the deal? We get excited over loads of Happy Meals, but Jenna's novel really did hit the spot. It made me want to go out and get some. No, cut. Sorry. I get a bit carried away when I put the hat on. Sorry. It's time to check in with the house, and the dramas between Austin, Stevie and James are continuing. Word.
She needs her cigarettes, mate. Trust me.
No, Stevie, come on. She doesn't. No one needs cigarettes.
So now I'm in the middle of it all again.
Well, you said come to you, didn't you? Say come to you if I've got a problem with her?
Yeah, well, yeah, I
okay,
know,
so here I am with the problem.
Yeah, I know, Austin.
Because it is very unfair.
Austin, mate, why are you so hyped up all the time?
Because people are ridiculous, that's why.
Oh, I know you like to say your piece, but Austin, you seem to be so moody lately, man. I don't know what's got on you, I'm not going to lie to you.
I'm tired of the bullshit. From you, from your fiancé, and from Janice. Yes.
Well, what have I done?
Exactly. Not much.
Do people sit here and pull you up on everything that you do?
No, but you're more than welcome to.
No, because...
You pulled me aside and had conversations with me and tell me what I'm doing
maybe
wrong.
people have accepted you for the way you are.
Okay.
So maybe you need some consideration for the way other people are. I think the way you address people sometimes is patronising, rude, and it's not right.
Okay.
Lot of shade in there. Oh, my God. Well, listen, we are less than 1 week away from the final. Well, we're not. It's actually, no, it's near a week. You get what I mean. But don't worry, I'll get a day off. Yeah. You should be pleased with me. Look at my eye bags. They're ruched. But listen, don't worry. There is nothing like a good old look back at the series to cheer us all up, isn't there? We love it. So before they entered the house, our celebs were eager, they were fresh-faced, and they were full of promise. But have they delivered on what their vows were? So let's start with Team US. So let's start with Jenna. She said that she can be quite an angry person. Biggins, have we seen the anger?
Have we seen it? She invented the word.
I do think if you look at it up in the dictionary, Jenna's face would be like, hey.
Exactly. No, she knows what anger is and she's delivered.
She's definitely delivered on that one. Well, she also said if she was to describe herself in one word, it'd be a little crazy. Carol?
A little crazy?
Yeah. What was her words?
Jenna?
Yeah?
I don't think she's that angry. I think she's quite good at keeping it down. I mean, she doesn't lose her temper, but she can be very sort of cutting and nasty. So, I don't think she has delivered.
Oh,
I don't
she's
think
got a
she
little
has
cross
delivered.
there. Little cross there. She said she's all about America, and she's been planning for a team. Do you think that's helped her, Kate, or hindered her with the Brits?
No, she's so attached her cart to the wrong horse, didn't she, with Farah? And then... Then she got a bit giddy with it in the luxury suite, and she turned into a mega bitch. And then I thought, that's where she lost me. And then she came back into the house, and now you can see it's...
Dawning on her.
It's dawning. I mean, you saw how long it took for the penny to drop when they worked out the joke was on them. It was like... It was a huge delayed reaction. And now she's really trying to regain the ground that she's lost, and I think it's too late.
Well, you just brought her up. Let's move on to her partner in crime, Farah. Farah said in her profile, VT, that she would like to win. So, Linda, what are the chances?
0. She'll never win.
Do you? But people said that about Gary Busey. He won't win it.
Yeah,
and
but
he won.
He was lovable. Yeah, but he wasn't vile.
He was lovable, but...
Yeah, he wasn't vile like she is. I don't think there's one person I've spoken to that thinks Farah's a nice person. Or that she's got any chance of winning. I mean, don't get me wrong, she's been a great contestant.
Great housemate.
Honestly,
go on, give her it.
Yeah, she has, and she's really livened up that house in there. And I mean, I don't know how you found her, because there's not many like her in the world, thank God.
No, not the biggest fan over there, then, Lynn.
No.
Oh, well, she said she always gets what she wants. Now, in Big Brother, that's not always possible, as we all know. Do you think that's why she's finding it challenging, Biggins? Because she is so used to getting what she wants.
I think absolutely. I mean, she's not getting what she wants, and she is used to it. I mean, that's her whole life is getting everything from a young girl. I would have thought. You disagree?
I do agree. I've probably spent far too long trying to work out why she's so awful. She troubles me at night when the show finishes. I genuinely sit there and I give thought to Farrah, like, how?
We'll
did she come
send Judy
to this?
James round to you or Pam Spur. They can have a little chat with you.
And then I do worry about her daughter.
She's a very unhappy woman.
I hope she comes out of this, watches it back and has a massive chat with herself.
Like an epiphany and things.
I don't think she will.
She'll blame everybody else.
She'll think she's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, let's quickly move on to...
No self-awareness whatsoever.
No.
Zero.
Well, let's move on to Austin, because he said in his profile that his friends and family described him as a bit of an arsehole. Carol, has he lived up to that, do you think?
Well, in the last 24 hours, I think he has. But I think he's on a secret task.
He's not, babes.
You sure?
I'm sure.
You just want to really...
I can confirm that.
I don't want to fall out of love with him because I thought he was doing so well. He was great, but obviously he is a bit of an arsehole.
But I think with
he is showing
don't
his
you
true
think that
colours
since
now.
Snoop went, he's taken on the alpha male role and he wants to be in charge of the house?
No, but he's not being very nice about it.
No, he's not.
I know that's all right, but it's not him. I don't think this is the real him. It's almost as though he's putting on this act.
You wouldn't believe that because you love him.
But I think
he took a left onto Farrah Avenue about 48 hours ago and he's heading straight in that direction.
But there's a bit of panic now because they know it's the last furlong.
Yes.
They're coming up to, and they've got to make their mark. Are they going to win or are they not going to win?
Well, talking of the last, let's move on to the last American, Janice. She's described herself as a cook, cleaner and, funnily enough, a candlestick maker. But what have we made of Janice?
Oh, she's been amazing to watch.
Yeah.
A nightmare to live with, I'm sure. But what a fantastic housemate. You can never second-guess her.
No. Biggins?
I hated her when I was in the jungle with her, but I have to say she's brilliant now. Absolutely brilliant. And I think she's good. Very good. I agree.
Well, let's move on to the Brits. Let's start with Bobby. He said arrogant people will irritate him. How do you think he's coped, Linda, with the other housemates?
Listen, I'm a close friend with Bobby and I think he's played it absolutely brilliantly. He hasn't put a foot wrong. He's been funny. He's been jovial. He's tore Farrah down a strip when he needed to. For me, he's my winner.
Biggins, what about James? Because James said before he went in that a lot of people underestimate him as a person. Do you think he is underestimated and he deserves a bit more respect?
No, I don't think he does at all. I'm sorry. I think that's a ridiculous statement to make. I mean, I think he's very arrogant.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, I really do.
Do you all agree with that?
Even in the house, you think he's arrogant?
I think he's arrogant in the house.
Oh, no.
You don't, Kate?
I think that scene they had today, when he was talking to Austin, I think that was rather arrogant what he was saying.
But don't you think he was right, what he was saying?
He was just telling him the truth. I think he was trying to do him a favour.
Yeah,
but we saw it.
I think he talks a lot of sense.
Do you?
Yeah,
well, let me move on to Natasha, because we are, running out of time, and I hate that.
Cute.
But Natasha, she said that they would feel the wrath of Tash in that house. Carol, has she delivered?
Natasha?
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah?
She right from day one. She didn't put up with any shit, and she absolutely tells it like it is. I don't know if she'll win, but
she's done herself proud.
Yeah. Got to ask you about Sherry. Has she been delivering? Because what she said, I'm going to go in there and have the time of my life. She's doing it.
But she might be. We just haven't seen her.
No, we haven't seen her do anything.
Look, she's a dark horse, and I think she's done brilliantly to stay under the radar, not get involved in anything. And anyway, anyone who has a bath in a dress is all right, Bobby. She deserves to win for that reason.
have got 30 seconds. We've got to talk about Stevie and Chloe. We've seen them now as a couple on the telly together. What are we making of them?
They won't be together for long.
You don't think they will?
He doesn't look after her. Why? Are they in a relationship? I'm confused. She went off twice to cry. He never followed her to say, what's the matter with you?
No, I don't think
longevity
I don't think there's anything there.
Kate Thornton off the telly, last word to you.
On Stevie and Chloe?
Yeah. That's all we got time for tonight. Give them a round of applause. I want to say a massive massive thank you to all of my guests and our fantastic audience. Thank you. Turn over to 5 Star now for a bit of live from the house, and make sure you join me tomorrow. I've got Bobby Norris, Michelle Visage and Bianca Del Rio. It's going to be a right old drag. Night, night.